Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Ilham and you are watching Ambar Ilham channel. Today I'm going to show you how to find out minimum value within criteria. In here, we will talk about students who pass or fail on their exam. We have the criteria here. The minimum grade who can pass the exam is within the average score 60. And the first I would like to show you the conditional if function here, how to show student who pass or fail on the exam. We use the if function. Here, if function, if the score in the average here in G3 less than minimum grade here O3, and if you lock the O3 here, then fail. If not, pass. And then close bracket here, and you can see there are 3 students here who fail on their exam because the score is lower than 60 here. And then we will look up the minimum score here. We use the function minimum, min, and the average here from G3 to G17. And the minimum score is, of course, 57. And how to find out, like one the title today is how to find out minimum value within criteria. The criteria is 60. So the minimum who pass above 60 here, we can easily search by find out one by one here because there are only 15 students here. The 61 is the minimum pass, but I don't want to do that because that's very easy. If the data is only 15 data or maybe less than 10 data, that's very easy. How about we have 100 data here or 1000 data here? It will be very difficult. So we use the function msexcel, the if conditional and the minimum score. We combine that function and we use the array function by pressing Ctrl Shift and Enter at once. So I will show you the minimum score, min, and we use the combination if function. If here, and the logical here is the average here. We use the average here, and then we lock the by pressing F4. If larger than, if once more, if the average, and we lock here, larger than or equals to 60 here, and we lock the reference here O3 here, and then we choose the data here from J3 until J17 here, and then we lock here, and then close bracket twice. Don't forget to use the Ctrl Shift and Enter to show the minimum pass and pass the exam. Ctrl Shift and Enter, we get the number 61 here. How if I delete the function Ctrl Shift and Enter here without this bracket function? So if we like this, there's no bracket here, so the minimum is 57. So the criteria if function here is not prevail. How to make it prevail? How to activate the function inside the minimum here? We press the Ctrl Shift and Enter at once. Then we will find out the three lowest pass. Within the three students, the minimum score is, we use the combination, the small and the if condition. Small and if, and then use the reference from J3 until J17 here, and then larger or equals to O3 here. Then we use the reference here from J3 until J17 here, and then close bracket, and we use the array function, the k here, constanta here. We use the constanta by 1, 2, and 3, but I don't want to use the 1, 2, 3. I want to replace it by the function rows, ROWS. And array, we can use the array or from M6 here until M6 here, and then close bracket, and don't forget to lock the M6 first, and then don't forget to press the Ctrl Shift and enter at once. Ctrl Shift Enter at once, and this is the lowest score, 61. And the next is drag down 63 and then 66. We will find out who is the three lowest score here, and then we use the function index and match index, and use the reference from C3 until C17 here, unlock here, and match with the score is 06 here, and the lookup array is from G3 until G17 here, and then lock it here, and then comma and 0, and then close bracket, and then enter. Here the three students who can pass the exam, the three lowest score who can pass the exams. So the problem is, how if we have three or more than one student who has the same score? For example, I will make the Alam here has the same score with Wijianti and also with Fajar. We have three students here who have the same score, 61, 61, and 61. And you will find out the index and match function here only show the most top level of the name here, Fajar. So they will not show the second and the third, Alam and Pujianti here. So we need the helper here. We use the conif function. We will make it remark, this is the number 1 for the same 61, this is number 2, and this is number 3. We use the conf function, conif, and the range is from G3 until G3, and the score is equals to and G3, and then we lock the J3 first here, and we will get this is the same number 1, and if copy it, drag it down here, this is number 2 for 61, this is number 3 for 61. You also get the other, for example here, look up this one. This is Maulana has the score 57 who failed the exam, the first 57 and the second 57 here. So we use the combination as a helper, and also we use the combination for the reference index and match here. Use the combination 06 and count if function, count if reference from 06 until 06, comma, and then equals to and 06 close bracket, and we use the string function here and use the combination here and reference helper here from L3 until L17 here. And then don't forget to use the array function by pressing Ctrl Shift and Enter at once here. We get the Fajar here as is the first one, and the second is Alam, and the next third is Pujianti. So how to prove the data is true? We'll continue until 12 students here, because we have 3 students who failed on their exam. So I will drag it down until 12 here, and drag it down until 12 here too. We get the rank here. The lowest is Fajar, and then Alam, then Pujianti, and the highest here is Marhali within the score 84 score. So that's all for today. How to find out minimum value within criteria. If you have the problem with Excel, Word, or Google Sheet, please to write down on the comment below. God willing, I will answer it on the next video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.